great size machine for us. It's very versatile. We can use it for utilities. We can use it, we build a lot of ready rock retaining walls. We use it for that. But also we can still load a truck with it. It's still big enough to be efficient loading a truck if we need to. It's a small enough machine that we can move it easily, which is important where we're at. We're in a very mountainous terrain, so we can't always get a 336 where we might need to move a bunch of dirt. So 323 is a great size for us. The next gen stuff is excellent. It helps in so many ways that we probably didn't even think of when we bought the machine. There was a lot of things that we've discovered that we've used it for that have really helped save not just money on the job and time, but save the machine itself. Sometimes guys can get pretty hard on their equipment, and some of the next gen features help protect the equipment, which is a big deal. So.
For the older generation like me, looking over my shoulder like this is a pain in the butt. I'm sorry, but it is. And if you got to do this, it's really a lot of trouble. And on older equipment, the older generation equipment, a lot of the controls are back here. Well, the new next generation equipment, there's a keypad right here that allows you to punch the button and turn the radio off if you don't want to hear it, turn it on, and look on your keypad and set volume, station right in front of you. The same with the heat and air. Now, I'm 66 years old, by the way. I'll be 67 in a few more days. So all these things you would think I would be afraid of, but I love it. The simple thing about the equipment is it's so much, even the way the window opens is so much better. By the way, guys, you know, the thumb clutch control, I love it because it's so much smoother than your older machine, and that's just a basic thing.
The biggest help for us has been simple things like I mentioned with the 2D. It's one less guy. So in the walls that we're doing that we talked about, that guy was cutting a bench before, previously had a guy hold a laser stick right up there with him. So that guy's gone now. Obviously we're not cutting as much material, and then we're not filling as much material as well, so there's savings there. But the biggest thing for us, I think, a lot of times is just been the ability to eliminate an extra guy on the ground. So that's been a huge savings as far as just the actual job itself. Now, fuel and all that is also a big factor in that, but the main thing is eliminating extra men on the ground.
So not put them in an unsafe environment. You know, most of our retaining walls start off at 12 feet and go up. So if you have a vertical cut here, you've got to lay it back. So now we've got to remove that additional material. So if we can just dig the ditch and not put someone down there because the machine's telling us what the grade is, it put a guy in a safer position. It eliminated that person, put him doing something else. Maybe we can teach him to run a machine. But also, we don't have to remove that extra material to lay it back because the code says that if you put a guy in a ditch, it's going to be on a 2-to-1 slope away from the ditch up above 4 feet. So if we're 20 feet in the ground, as Luke said, we're going to remove 4 times the amount of dirt that we would remove just to get there. So if we have that technology that allows us not to have to do that, we might have cut $100,000 off our overall project.